Getting your practice started or running your practice successfully are very challenging propositions. And it really does take some manpower, I like to say woman power, to get it done. And it should not be a solo venture, you all alone with no help from anybody at all. I'm going to teach you today some people that you may not be thinking of that could help you at a very, very affordable price. So stay tuned to see how to get some free woman or manpower for your business venture. Hi, I'm Dr. Annie DePasquale, the founder and owner of Collaborating Docs. We help entrepreneurial nurse practitioners connect with fabulous collaborating physicians. Today is all about how to get some free help. Don't do it by yourself. You really need to rely on other people to make your dreams come true. It's true. It's very hard to work in a silo by yourself, no assistance, no help from anyone, anytime. So you may be lucky and have wonderful friends, wonderful family, wonderful spouse, wonderful children, wonderful parents. Like you may already have your network of people, and that's great. But for those of you who don't, or who just don't like to bother your friends and family, number one, get an intern or get multiple interns. Interns are those young, ambitious, usually college students, could be a possibly high school, but usually college or grad school student that is looking for experience. So they might not demand money, but they will demand a great experience and learning something. So you have to make it a great learning experience. But what could be a better learning experience than helping you build a medical practice if that's, their interest? So maybe they're studying business or marketing or sales or something in school. And by helping you, they're going to get that real world experience. Where do you find these interns? So there are lots of ways, you can go to your local colleges and universities and post like on community bulletin boards for your need. You could also talk to their career center about how they could get the word out to you. If you know any professors at the university, maybe a neighbor or someone works there, you could have them sort of blast it out in an email to their students. So those are probably the ways I've primarily done it to find good interns. And then you need to have a bit of a vetting process. So you'd want to interview them, maybe even have them come for a day or two as a trial run, because it's one thing to act away in an interview, but when the rubber hits the road, are they actually helping you or just taking a lot of time? That's the one issue with interns is often they, demand a lot of guidance because they've never done something like this. So you definitely want to try to find a high achieving, self-starter who can be independent and get things done on their own. So internships or interns are a really good way to get some additional labor for your practice. The other option is a very junior recent college graduate that is not expecting the world from you. Again, they're looking for that experience. So you could say, hey, I'm just getting started, could really, really, really use your help in exchange for a great learning experience, something great for your resume. Give them a great title, right? Call them your business operations manager or something. That will help this new grad tremendously to get other jobs in the future. And you maybe can afford, you can't afford the highest price for this role. So what you're giving them is the experience, the title, and they will then be able to move on to bigger, better things. So long as they stay with you for 6 months, 12 months at least. If they just job hop around, a 1-month experience isn't going to look too good for them. And you may even want to clue them into that. So you can often find people that are very interested in startups. If you are just starting or you've only been around a couple of years, you are a startup. You're a startup. So some young people get very excited about being a part of a startup. So I would definitely throw that word around when you're talking to interns or recent college grads. And the third bucket of people that I would recommend connecting with are the opposite end of the spectrum, people who are retired and looking to keep up their own skills in some way. You could really hit the jackpot and find someone who used to be someone in higher level management, or someone who used to do business operations, or someone who was an administrative assistant for 40 years. And they may want, a little pay, nothing crazy. Maybe some even are willing to volunteer if you kind of sell the story like, hey, I'm really trying to help with healthcare in our community. I'm just starting out and I could really use, if you had 5 hours a week, half a day, 1 day a week, or if you could come twice a week or whatever, like it would make such an impact. You can design the project that you want to work on. I can tell you our needs, and then you do what interests you. If you let people do what they want to do, they're going to do a much better job, need less handholding, and be really excited about it. So to recap, college students, recent grads, and retired people in your community are fabulous resources for getting some excellent workers to help what you are trying to accomplish. And then you're not doing it all on your own. Hope you found this helpful, and I'll see y'all next time.